You're watching Phone Arena's video review of LG KF700. This is the first model of the company combined a large touchscreen and a sliding numeric keypad. Its entire upper part is taken up by the high-resolution 3-inch display. It has great sensitivity and offers a very good picture quality, but cannot be used in direct sunlight. The front panel is made out of metal and there aren't any buttons on it. All these have been saved for the part that is revealed after pushing the slider up. That's not hard, but it's not the most pleasant thing to do either, since the mechanism is weak, as if not present at times, and there is no dedicated element switch to put your finger on. We're happy that once opened, the phone is one of the most stable sliders. Aside from the numeric keypad, there are buttons to accept or reject a call and the clear one. All of them are large and easy to press but don't have a well-expressed relief, and unless you are looking for them they are hard to distinguish. On the left located the rotating wheel, which should be assisting the phone control. Unfortunately, its only real application is to regulate the volume and navigate through the shortcut menu opened by pressing the button next to it. It is called a shortcut dial. You can include 5 applications in it, and it's quite practical since it can be activated anytime no matter the menu you are in. On the right is located the convenient camera button accompanied by the locking one. It simultaneously deactivates the keyboard and the display, but is not user-friendly since it is small and has no relief. Also here is located the charger, data cable, hands-free connector, and on the top side we have the microSD slot. KF700's interface is similar to the one of UD and Prada, with slight changes which are mainly positive. The home screen can be animated and adding freshness to the phone. There are 4 variants of widgets which you can activate on it: Analog Clock, Dual Digital 1, Calendar, and Note. Unfortunately, the functionality of these applications is extremely limited. You cannot have more than one visualized, nor can you move them around freely. In the upper part of the screen, in almost all menus, there is a line with 4 shortcuts. The first leads to the multitasking menu, which shows you the applications running, and you can easily stop any of them or easily switch to another one. The phone book is quite convenient and symbols can be entered via the hardware keyboard or the screen when the phone is closed. Switching is done by every word of the name, and also, if you enter digits on the dial screen, the system will look for matches in the contact's names and numbers. Besides the regular multimedia messages, by using KF700 you'll be able to create emails. Unfortunately, there are no automatic settings even for the largest webmail servers. The only input method is via the hardware keyboard. You are able to fully organize your day by setting alarms, reminders, calendars, and to-do notes. The phone is 3-band and cannot fully be used in the US. Thanks to its HSDPA support, if you are in Europe or Asia, you can take advantage of the high-speed internet connection. The web browser is very good and loads heavily pages easily. It offers many options such as landscape view, zoom, in-out, and panning. Strangely, when you have to input text in landscape mode, a full query appears, which is very convenient but is not present anywhere else. In multimedia aspects, the phone performed average. The video and audio player have a user-friendly interface. Unfortunately, watching videos with a resolution greater than QVGA is impossible. The camera has very easy controls, which are fully organized for operating with fingers. The pictures and videos made with it are with a low level for the current standards. KF700 doesn't excel with a great sound quality during a talk or battery life. If you still want to use the regular hardware keyboard, KF700 is just for you. If not, Vuity is a much better solution. You'll get a better camera and great multimedia features. For more information, please visit phonearena.com.